As the University of South Dakota men's and women's basketball teams get ready to begin their seasons Friday, they took the chance Monday to speak to the media about their prospects for the 2014-2015 season. The Coyote women are coming off a Summit League tournament title and a trip to the NCAA tournament, while the men's program is led by a new head coach in Craig Smith, who brought in 8 new players.
You know, when I hear Dave talk about we had such a great season, and really, I think our team kind of thinks we had a great finish to our season last year, and so that's put a really good taste in our mouth in the off season, and we're going to try to build on that. But it wasn't always so good last year. We started off 0-4 in conference play, and we're kind of dead last, and we had several games where we had to come back from double-digit deficits to kind of scratch back in, and I think last season taught our group a lot about fighting through some adversity and kind of having that never say die attitude. But our big goal moving forward for this season is to have more sustained success and to not have some of those lulls and start the conference season 0-4. And so that's kind of been a big message for us. And fortunately for me, I have outstanding leadership on this group, and several of them sitting right here today, but they've really bought into that, and it's made at least the preseason, looking forward, that could be an attainable goal for us to have more sustained success and to not have some of those dips. And
with only 1 player graduated from last season, the women's team has been able to get a head start on some preseason work. Things you can kind of start right away.
Yeah, that definitely has been a good thing. You know, there's always stuff to work on, but as far as when it comes to gelling, I feel like we're gelled earlier than later. Last year, at this time, we were trying to still figure everybody out, but yeah, that's definitely helped, and our freshman is doing really well, and so it should be exciting. It's definitely in the back of our mind every day. We kind of have a theme of one team, one dream, and obviously our one dream is to get back and do the same thing as last year, but it's definitely, I mean, everybody, you kind of have the eye on the prize now, and you have that feeling, and the feeling of last year, and now you want to go back and do the same thing, so every day you're kind of working towards that one goal.
Into a hole where you have to dig out.
Right. You know, just getting out there, and I think that since we have so many returners, I think we're going to know how each other play, and it's just hopefully we can, you know, put together what we have been doing this preseason and start, you know, winning games earlier instead of, you know, having a rocky season and just staying more consistent. Yeah, I mean, it was a great win for us and for our university, but, you know, I just think that now, you know, that's in the past and we have to focus on the now, and it just seems like it was yesterday, but we have to show up to practice in the games just hungry, and we have to stay hungry and get after it and just win some games, so.
A big emphasis for the Coyote women is avoiding a slow start like last season when they began Summit League play 0-4.
It's big for us. I mean, we have been talking about consistency, and we can't just have that up and down roller coaster. I mean, there are going to be ups and downs within the season, but now that we've just seen where we need to be, we just want to go out with a bang and start off with a bang. So, yeah, we just want to start out right out of the gates.
Our team couldn't be more excited about the year. We got a lot of work to do. We've really have had a great summer and fall. It was a little thin this summer. There was some transition, and transition's always difficult. There's always going to be turnover. There's going to be some guys that really, really buy in, and then there's going to be guys that just don't quite buy into what we're about in our direction and where we're trying to go. And so we had some turnover, and 8 guys from last year's team are back. We got 2 of them right here, and I think Casey just walked in the back, and 2 of our seniors, Brandon Boss and Tyler Larson. Couldn't be more excited about you guys and the leadership that you guys have provided for USD men's basketball, and really looking forward to the year. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, but it's just all about chopping wood, right? Chopping wood, chopping wood, chopping wood. We'll talk about that later. But collectively, we have 16 guys on our roster. Like I said, 8 new guys, 8 returners. And I think what I'm really proud of is if you came and watched a practice, I think it would be hard-pressed for you to figure out who the new guys are and who the returners are. I think our guys have really, really bought in and gelled and have bought into what their roles are going to be. And they're not, clearly defined exactly at this point because we're still learning our team, as we progress through this thing with our 2 scrimmages that we've had and then every day in practice. So we're really fired up where we're going that way.
One of the 8 newcomers for the USD men is James Hunter, a transfer from Washington State, where he earned his undergraduate degree.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for it. I mean, had a bit of time to sit on the bench at Washington State, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to make the most of my last year and really make something of myself and make something of the team. So yeah, I'm excited for the opportunity. Yeah, he's had that experience, and I mean, for someone to come in and talk with that mentality and to really believe in it and believe in us, I think that's really huge for us to move forward and get there. That's where we want to be. That's where we want to be in the NCAA tournament at the end of the year. So yeah, that's huge to have that kind of motivation behind us. And